So you guys know I love doing these types of videos, and slowly but surely the FIFA 18 database is getting updated. So with all these players that you see today, they have been confirmed. And I've got loads of OP players that you need to bring into starter teams or whatever team that you're wishing to. Buy these players. Leave a like, guys. 2,000 would be much appreciated. If you're needing game codes or anything game related, head over to g2a.com, use the code Fuji. They've got a discount over there as well, so make sure to use the code Fuji, get even more money off, and yeah, stock up on Xbox Live and PSN codes. Are you ready? Let's find out who these players are. This card should not be allowed. Imagine bringing that into your starter team. 4-star skills, really good dribbling, passing, pace. His shooting is a little bit low, but for a starter team, like I said, it's going to be absolutely incredible. So that card right there is a must purchase. I would actually recommend buying him as soon as the web app is released. That's where you might be able to get together like 2,000-3,000 coins to make the purchase, and eventually he's going to rise to 4,000-5,000 coins. That is a very good cam. Last season, I'm pretty sure Antonio played as a right wing back, right mid. Well, on FIFA 18, he's going to be released as a striker. Oh dear, that card right there. 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, 5'11", good physical, good pace, dribbling, shooting is fine, and I've got someone that you can link him up with, which is going to be such an OP partnership. So I, like I said, would recommend, if you like the look of any of these players, buy them when you can get on the web app, because that's when they're going to be at their cheapest. As soon as the game is released, they will go up to maybe 5,000-6,000 coins. So buy them as soon as possible. Come to Besiktas, or Lens is on his way, and that right there is a very good card. 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, pace, dribbling, and his physical isn't so bad. And I've been looking through the Super League. We've got a few OP players starting to pop up, so I think that's going to be maybe a popular league to get started, and then once the game is out for a couple of weeks or even months, everyone will move to the Premier League. But that's a nice card though. You gotta admit, that's a good winger. So Perotti is basically the Serie A version of Lanzini. What would be nice is if you could get them into the same team. Imagine a 4-2-2-2 formation. Who knows what formations are going to be the go-to or overpowered ones. So have Lanzini on the right, Perotti on the left, and you've got 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, good pace, dribbling, passing. Wow, some of these cards look better than the high-rated 85, 86s. This man Bia is a typical starter team player. 400 to 800 coins is my price prediction, and he's only 75 rated with those stats. Ignore the rating, look at the actual card stats. Pace, dribbling, shooting 77 is pretty high, and 60 physical isn't bad with 4-star, 4-star. He was position changed to cam on FIFA 17, and that's what he's carried over to FIFA 18. That's a good card. A position change for Jesus, left back to centre back. Now we're talking. Perfect work rates for a centre back, really. Great pace. When you look at the likes of David Luiz, Thiago Silva, they've been knocked quite a bit, and they're quick in real life. So Jesus has 79 pace, 77 defending, 83 physical. How much? 2,000 to 5,000 coins? He will be going up, so I think you should buy him. Oh god, Rudiger, 82 rated, with a very good card. Now, have you seen Bailly's overall? It's 84, so that was exactly the same as Smalling's, and they've also given him 84 defense and 84 physical. So it's basically Smalling version 2 on FIFA 18, but my prediction with Bailly is that he's going to be pretty expensive, and I do believe that he still has those high attacking work rates, which might put a few people off, whereas Rudiger, medium to high, he will be cheaper, and that card is going to be so overused. And I will use it. Put it that way. You're going to want him in your team. Good dribbling actually for a centre back. Great pace, defending and physical. Yes, please. Abubakar, 5-star skills. Let's go. You heard me right. 5-star skills on this absolute unit. 6 foot, 80 pace, which I think is fine. If you're bringing in pace around him as well to help him out, it's going to be more than enough. 80 physical, 78 dribbling, 75 shot. Just picture this in your mind. Running through on goal, holding your opponent off using that physical, then popping the McGeady spin. That's going to be unstoppable. What a great card. 5-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. Welcome to my team. You all knew it was coming. Upgrade to Marcus Rashford, 79 rated striker with 4-star skill moves. Perfect. That card needs to be partnered up top with Antonio. So you've got the pace, the real pace from Rashford, the skill moves, the shooting, and then with Antonio next to him with a little bit more physical, I think that is a perfect partnership. What do you think? That Rashford card is going to be used and abused I like it. I did include Weiser in my Bundesliga starter team, and it's come true. Not only has he got himself an upgrade, but look at that pace. From 82, I think he was on FIFA 17, to 84. So that is playable. 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot again, with really good dribbling for a right back. Decent defending, physical, and Stark is also a centre back. So that is a triple link of dreams. Don't do this to us, EA. Oh god. I can see it already. How many people will be using this guy in the left back position? A lot. Jordan Lukaku has been upgraded from silver to gold, and my prediction was like a 76, 77. No way would I have given him stats like that. 89 pace on a guy who is 6'1", unstoppable, 81 physical, 76 dribbling, 72 defense with 3-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot. Oh god. A position change for Pabon, striker to left wing. In fact, I used him at the start on FIFA 17 as my striker in that cheap Colombian side, and it was so OP. So with this position change, I think it's going to help him out a little bit because he is small. He's about 5'6", but he brings good physical, great balance. That's how he was playing on FIFA 17. Really good shooting for a 77 rated card, and lovely pace, dribbling, 4-star, 4-star. I wouldn't mind building another Colombian hybrid, so maybe that's the direction I'm going to take for FIFA 18. Do you guys remember unlocking Pulisic from the Daily Knockout tournament? His shot on 17 was so OP. So maybe for FIFA 18, that's going to be the case. I know that 68 looks to be a little bit low, but it might fit and suit the game mechanics. Fingers crossed. And that is a typical overpowered winger that you want in any team. 91 pace, 83 dribbling, 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. Can you find a better winger? Probably, yeah, you can, but that's still a good card. All of the players so far that I predicted that were going to get that silver to gold upgrade is come true. And this guy, Jangto, he is 6 foot, really good pace for a centre mid. 82 is going to be very hard to find. With those kind of stats, like although they don't look brilliant, you've got 76 dribbling, which is fine. 68 shot, it's the same with Pulisic, it could be OP when we get him into the game. 63 defending isn't bad though, and with his height, he will be physical. So I like the look of that card. Just for a cheap starter Serie A side, Dalba is the cheap Alexandro. 5'11", which is a pretty good height for a left back. 91 pace, 77 dribbling. Those two stats right there, that looks dangerous. And his defending and physical, well, for a cheap player, that isn't so bad. Who do you prefer though? Be honest, let me know, every single one of you. I want you to let me know in the comment section. Are you going to be going for someone like Dalba or Lukaku? If you had to pick, which one? For me, it's Jordan Lukaku. That 6'1" and that pace. Yeah, I'm taking Lukaku. Upgrade for Zielinski, and I think I might even change out my Serie A side just a little bit and fit this guy in right in the middle or on the right hand side. So I'll have Jangto with the pace, Zielinski with the pace, and then maybe Pellegrini or someone else to hold it down in the midfield. 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, really good dribbling and pace. That is what I'm looking for from this card, just to open up the play those balls through. With 79 passing, that is actually a sick card. Ignore the shooting, even though 69 pushing to 70 isn't bad. Passing, dribbling, pace. Mikado, I believe, was 5'9", so it isn't the tallest of fullbacks that you're really wanting to bring in, but what he's going to bring is that pace and physical, like 80 physical on a cheapish player. I think that's going to be a very nice stat. So for those La Liga players or La Liga teams that you're wanting to build, that right there looks to be one of those go-to right backs to get you started. On FIFA 17, Muriel wasn't anything special. FIFA 18, this is the official return. Welcome back, you OG beast. 89 pace, 84 dribbling. Those two stats right there look great. And then you've got 77 shot, which is one of those that could be OP on the game. It could be bad. We will find out. But with 72 physical as well, 4-star, 4-star, we need to build a hybrid. I personally don't like the La Liga that much on any FIFA. Well, it's never been my go-to league. So Muriel, I will find a way to bring him out. Maybe even partner him up with Pabon. Build that Colombian side. We shall see. So stay tuned because I'm going to build some sick teams. Amati for sure is going to be abused. 86 physical is actually a rare stat on any player. So for someone to have that is 75 overall, he's done well. 72 defending, 70 dribbling, 73 pace, and he's got himself a good amount of height. 2-star skill moves, which is pretty bad. 4-star weak foot, which is good. You just want him to stay back though. Medium work rates, that's going to entice him to push forward a little bit, but yeah, you can change your custom tactics, and yeah, make sure he just sits there in the middle, breaks up the play. The last card is going to be Gradle, and that position change from winger to convert them into that cam position, you are bringing over potentially more pace, great dribbling, good passing, and it ticks all the boxes really. 4-star skill moves, his weak foot could be a little bit better, but it's definitely playable, and that will be one of those go-to cheap cams if you're wanting to build a Liga side. Just looking at all of those players is getting me so excited about the cheap sides. I don't really care too much about like Ronaldo, Messi. It's finding and discovering the cheap overpowered players. So let me know if you want to see another version of this. I'll bring it out maybe in the next couple of days. Drop a like on the video and support it. And let me know out of the list that I've shown you which players you're most excited for. Thank you ever so much for watching, guys. And I will see you on the next one. Team out. Peace.